What's up, guys? It's Ludski. So as you know from my last video, the Black Widow has been sold. She got shipped down to Dallas, Texas. A guy down there named Chip is the new owner of her, and it sounds like he has a lot in store for her, so I'm pretty excited to see someone that can take the time to get her where she needs to go. My plan was to not buy anything. Just to be without a Jeep for a little bit, get everything figured out, and that didn't work too well. So as you can see, I am looking at the hood of a new Jeep. It was a Saturday, I was at work, it was slow. Found this guy for sale up north. After work, drove on up there, spent a couple hours signing papers, drove her home. So I'm going to kind of walk you around. Simple as I can here without giving anything away. I did go for the Rubicon edition this time, so it has, you know, the lockers and Swift bar, BS already included. This guy has the red interior on this. It is an automatic because I went with the 2.0 turbo, so it does have a turbo in here, and you have to get that 8-speed. And after driving this 8-speed, I'm 100% okay with that. Do have the heated seats, all that stuff, the heated steering wheel. Got the hard top with it. A couple things that I've already done since I'm in here. This one did not come with the auxiliary switches, so I went ahead and added those guys into it. Super easy to do, pain in the ass. And then I also went ahead, and you can't really see it, but underneath here is an Alpine sub and amp. It's their upgrade system. They put in some new tweeters, a new speaker and sub amplifier, as well as a little 10-inch subwoofer, which is perfect for this vehicle. Makes it sound way better. I decided to go with the blue. I have a customer of mine, just every time he comes, I see this blue, and I'm like, oh God, this blue is gorgeous. And I didn't want it at first, and then I wanted it, and I saw it, and I was like, you know what, screw it. So I have a blue Jeep now. Back seat is kind of basic. I went with the cloth on the seats, which is perfect for what I want because I'm actually going to have some custom leather made to go into here, some special stitching. So there's no point in extra spending a couple extra grand just to take it out. Cool thing about these guys, they got heat vents in the back now. It's awesome. And outlets and all that stuff. But the back seat people can actually get heat and air now. Woohoo! Got some molly patches to go on the back of the seats, which is kind of cool. Let's walk over here. Back area, so super cool if you need to see all the widths and angles and lengths. Exactly. So the wheelbase on this guy, it's 118. Overall length is 188. So that's super cool. They're kind of getting back to their roots. Back seat. Obviously, this one does not have the subwoofer, which is fine because now I have more space back here. So, super cool. Obviously, you know I don't like to leave anything stock. I tried to last as long as I could. Didn't do too well. So the first thing I did on this guy was I added a little stubby antenna. So I'll show you that. Woohoo! Yeah, go me. And then I went ahead and threw some 37s on there. So she is stock height, 37, 13.5, 17 Nitto Ridge grapplers. I put those on the tow rig in 38s, and I'm absolutely obsessed with them, so I had to put them on here. Went with some Method NV bronze wheels. Figured that'd be awesome to go with the blue, kind of throw it off a little bit. It does fit with 37s and all that with the stock fenders, so I did take off the little LED strip that goes right here. Gives you a few more extra inches of clearance. I'm about to do the rear. So on the JLs, in terms of the JK, a little bit of a difference here. You can kind of see this line. There's a two-piece fender, so you can pull this bottom half off and the top half can stay there instead of having to trim the old JK fenders. So super cool. No inner fender liner right now. I have an Artec Industries one sitting in that tall box over there. So pretty much I'm just waiting on them to send me the hardware since they forgot to throw that in the box. Helpful. Thanks, Armando. So another cool thing I learned while I was getting this guy, the grills on these guys. So apparently the JK was the only Jeep Wrangler to say the Jeep on the grill. So they got away from that and went back to the original, which I think is awesome. I also went ahead and got the LED upgrade right away. There are aftermarket headlights and stuff that are starting to come out, but I just love the factory one so much. It just looks clean and they're always going to work. So I figured, screw it, throw it in there. I did get the modular front bumper. This is going to be coming off soon. But I put it on the biggest one. I like the way it looks as is. So it saves me from having to get a front bumper right away, especially since the one I want isn't really designed for this. I plan to go with a Poison Spider, the BFH, like the old Jeep, which you have to cut the frame for. But obviously it's for a JK. This is a JL, so I got to see if I can find some ways to make that guy work. Then I went ahead and did the Highline flare in the front. Like I said, I'm about to do the rear. This one, if you don't get a specific kit, it's going to sit here and flap all around. This one does not flap because I have the Artec Industries brace right there. Kind of see, I'm not done wiring. I still have to do all the wire. But they do a full brace that goes all the way up across and reinforces right here. And then you can add your own lights in because you do lose those lights in the front. They come with their, they offer their own. I went with some Poison Spider ones because I had them in stock. So I threw those guys on there. I did decide on a name for this Jeep. She is called ahh-kee-low-eze, which is a Greek goddess. Translates to she who washes away the pain. And if you know what Jeeping has meant to me, then it's a perfect name for it. It's kind of like my way to get away from everyone and everything. So we're definitely going to be making a lot of work to get done on this guy, girl, lady, Greek goddess over here. So yeah, so she kind of has the Rubicon flares right now. I'm working with Poison Spider / yelling at Poison Spider to give me a set of Brawler Rockers so I can actually get these on here. Have them on all of our Jeeps, but I can't get them from my own apparently. So I'm working on that. I do have a rear bumper that will be here. Not today's Thursday, today's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. But we'll be here tomorrow. So I'm going to get that guy put on. As well, let's see, as an Artec Industries license plate and camera mount to go on the back here in the tailgate. So I'm losing the spare for right now. Maybe eventually I'll go switch to like a Genrite setup. We'll see. But till then, I don't really want anything on the back. So bumper and that's coming in. Got to trim these guys today. I also have some extra parts from the old Jeep that I didn't get rid of. Let's see what I'm walking in here for. Oh, compressor. I got my ARB twin compressor. That guy is going to be going into the back here, and it actually uses a specific mount. So like in the JKs, you put them in the engine bay. They don't offer it for this guy. So it's going to go sit right here, which is 100% okay. It's not like it's running while you're driving. So that should be fun. And then one more thing I had to pick up, just had to do it. I got my flat link, got it in the blue. It's a little bit different in the blue. So who knows, maybe I'll actually get it powder coated once I can figure out this exact blue. Just because it is such a deep blue paint. Jeep actually, it seems like they paid someone to do paint this time. So instead of just basic black, basic silver, basic red. These colors are awesome for these guys. I do have that 2.0 JL. I'm absolutely, 2.0 turbo, sorry. I'm absolutely obsessed with the turbo part of it. It's awesome. It does have some lag. It's kind of annoying, but is what it is. And then also one of the first things that I did, I actually ordered it before I even got the Jeep. I went ahead, let's get the focus here. I went ahead and got the iDrive. I haven't glued it down because I want to figure out maybe a different spot for it. But this guy, what it does, it just changes your acceleration. So it doesn't actually tune the vehicle, doesn't add horsepower, doesn't add torque. All it does is when you're accelerating regularly, you accelerate 20%, it's giving the engine, 15%, 10%, whatever the actual percentage of throttle is. If you adjust it, you can go to eco mode, you can go to automatic mode, or you can go to the ultimate settings. And it just adjusts the amount of acceleration. So you're still pressing the pedal the same amount, but you're actually utilizing more of the engine. So super cool. Only took a few minutes to install. This plugs in right up to the top of all this stuff. So it's all plug and play. They have them for most Jeeps, Toyotas, trucks, everything. So check them out. That's pretty awesome. I'm super happy that I got them. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for right now. So I know a lot of you thought I was going to be just out of the Jeep game. Not true. Still staying in it. I also have actually another project that's going to get here this week. I have a Secret Willies project, so super excited about that. If you guys have any questions or anything, comment them down below. I'll do my best to respond to you as always. Otherwise, thumbs up for ahh-kee-low-eze. It's going to be a lot going on to her. Alright guys, see you next video.